Well, a very good morning. What a great start. A good morning to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Travel Tour Taste. Where are we today? Well, it's our final port of call. We are in Vigo. We've only got around 4 hours there, so we're going to get off very, very soon. It is now 20 to 12. We're off at 12. We're back on for around 4:30, and then we'll have some more exciting events for you to join us on. But first of all, it's going to be the port of Vigo, and already we've been speaking to a few people this morning who say that it's absolutely stunning, and I must say it looks very impressive indeed, so make sure you stay tuned. Okay guys, we're down in reception. It's our day at Vigo. Well, not a day, 4 or 5 hours, and the queues, as you can see, go all the way round the atrium. Unfortunately, we've just had to walk down 10 flights of stairs. People with disabilities, that's not going to be great because the lifts have gone down as well. All of the lifts are down, so people are having to crowd, run down the stairs. It's like the ship is sinking. It is absolutely nuts. It is pure chaos here in Vigo. It's around midday, and I don't know what's going on, but the lifts have gone down. Like I said, if you're up there having a bit of lunch or a bit of breakfast, and then you've got to get down all those stairs down to a deck 5, which is 10 decks down, you're gonna be in trouble if you've got any walking disabilities or any mobility issues. Well, after a 55 minute wait, we've finally managed to get on to land, but the queues are still huge on deck 4, 5 and 6. People just trying to get out and get on land. So we've already lost an hour, but don't fear guys, we'll try and get you as much footage and find some really exciting things to do. But just complete chaos by MSC. You know, I don't know how you can get it so wrong. And it's not the general staff, although they're the ones that get it in the neck. This all filters from the top down. You know, they just need to get a grip. They obviously can't handle this amount of people on the ship. They're obviously not used to it because of the last 2 years with COVID. Believe me, I'm taking all of that on board, and I'm trying to be as positive and as nice as I can about MSC, but they make it so difficult for themselves. Massive changes at the top needed for MSC, because at the moment they can't even get the basics right. Well, the one good thing is as soon as you get through the embarkation thing, you are mainly in the centre of the town. It's very well signposted. You've got a beautiful marina there behind me that you can see. Very nice indeed. It is absolutely scorching. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon though, but it is absolutely scorching. Yeah, there's loads of kids queuing up down there, and I've just spotted a stage in the background. So there's obviously a huge music event going to be going on later on today. How exciting is that? We saw these children sort of, well, say teenagers, all sort of sat down on the floor. I thought they were just chilling out, but they're queuing up for probably what's going to be a, if you know what that translates to, do tell me in the comments below. I'd love to know exactly what is going to be going on there later on today. But that is a lovely little harbour.
Mickey over there.
Oh, we got Mickey Mouse. So maybe we've time travelled and we've ended up in Disney, because over there we've got the one and only Mickey Mouse himself. Let's go have a quick look at Mickey. Go and say hi. Oh, there he is. He's just getting ready, unfortunately. He needs to make sure all of his costume's on before he comes out in front of the public. Have no idea where we're going or what we're looking for, but we'll try and find something to show you good folks and give you a taste of this interesting city. More bags for sale, more bags for sale. Hey, thanks. I've got my handbag already. It's on the side. It is pretty busy. Centre of the day, midday, cafes, restaurants on both sides. It looks as if it's pretty hilly as well. I think we won't have any problems today finding... Hello! We won't have any problems finding our souvenir magnet here today. That's for certain. Let's squeeze up the side of there. There we go. Good day, good day, good day. Did you manage to get off the ship okay? You managed to make it off. And now a well-earned beer for Dad.
Definitely.
So jealous, mate, so jealous. Enjoy.
We'll get you one after.
Oh, super. I'll hold you to it. Nah, I'm only kidding. Have a great day. Right, let's walk up this way and see what we can find. More souvenir shops, more restaurants. I really wish that we'd got a whole day here, just like 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰, because 3 hours is just not enough. I don't know how MSC can get around it. Maybe MSC just don't want to pay the port costs, maybe. I know that can be pretty pricey, but maybe it's something that they should look at to give their customers a bit more value for money, because it's all a bit rushed at the moment. It's quieting down up here, so t-shirts for sale, shirts for sale. Let's have a look up here as it opens out once again. See the ship in the background there? Now we're just about to head up towards what appears to be a church. Let's go check that out. Nice little square. Once again, it does seem like a lot of souvenir shops. Magnets there, Sarah. But the one good thing, it is very close to the ship. There's the church that we saw. Maybe we can take a look inside there. Hostel, cafe, bar, just behind me. That's pretty good because that's pretty central as well. Lots of little narrow streets around here, which is actually quite nice. Well, I must say, that is a first for us here on Travel Tour Taste. We find a stunning church in the middle of the city, and the doors are locked and we can't go in and show you guys around. So I do apologise for that one. Can't go that way, there's an ambulance up that way. Let's have a little wander up here and see what we can find. It is a lovely town, as Sarah just said.
Shopping really, it's not for sightseeing.
Yeah. If you're into shopping, then this will be a bit of a paradise for you. If you're not, then at the moment you might struggle just to find something. If you guys have been in before and you've got any hints and tips, please do put them in the comments down below, so then we can let fellow travellers in the future know, and the next time we're in Vigo, hopefully there'll be something that we'll be able to do and bring you. Bit of music going on, sounds like a bit of karaoke. Again, another lovely little square to sit down, chill out, eat, relax, spend a bit of money. But the thing is that I wouldn't want to come off the ship and go and sit in a restaurant for 2-3 hours and eat food and drink when I can do it on the ship. I know there's the ambience and all that, don't get me wrong guys. Maybe there's a market somewhere that we can find. It's a Monday, so you never know. What's through here? It's a Tuesday, is it? Yeah. See, that's the great thing about cruising. You lose track of what day of the week it is. What am I like? Yeah, it just... Oh, there's an ale hop there. Now we've seen those all over Spain and in Portugal. Here we go. Now we have found what looks to be the main high street and the main drag. Lots of pharmacies once again, like we saw in Lanzarote. There's Palmas, Tenerife, Santa Cruz. And there's the ale hop that we were telling you about. They're very, very popular in this part of Europe. They really, really are. Now, to me, that statue there looks like a chess piece.
does.
Doesn't it? I think Sarah agrees with me on that one. What I will say, me and Sarah have made the terrible mistake not bringing our sunglasses off ship with us today, because it appears that most places in Vigo it's white flooring, and on a sunny hot day like today you'll get that glare bounce up. So I'm sorry if you can't see my eyes, and I'm sorry if I'm squinting a little bit. Okay, so we've got a few really nice statues on top of the building. There's one there in the square, and there's a really nice, it looks like a Pegasus out in the far background on top of that building there. Very, very cool indeed. Love it, love it, love it, love it. More pharmacies, they're everywhere. Come on. You'll never be short of a pharmacy in this part of Europe. Oh wow, wow, check this out guys. Look at the corner of that building. I'm hoping that it comes out on the camera. There's like fishes swimming all on the corner of the building. Sarah's going to try and get some B-roll. If so, we'll pop that on there and that'll appear just here for you. But yeah, that's pretty funky. I like that. It's like an aquarium on the side of the building itself. And this is a beautiful walkway. Plants and trees all the way down the centre. So I guess when you're shopping you go down one side and back up the other, just so you don't miss anything. And that's what we're going to do right now. Follow me. Walk this way guys. A welcome bit of shade on the right hand side of their high street. And it's mainly just a shopping area. Maybe in Vigo, if you've been before and you've done an excursion, maybe you could recommend excursions for people to do down below, and hopefully you got a lot more time in Vigo than we're gonna get. I love the mountain ranges as you're coming into port. Those are beautiful. A lot of buskers around. A city of music, methinks. Another Levi's shop. Might take a look in there on the way back. But I'll tell you what, we went into a Levi's shop in Santa Cruz, I think it was, and a pair of 501s were £100. I was like, whoa, maybe I'll give that one a miss. This is a really long high street. Can you see it goes right the way up the back there? Wow. And the plants that divide the walkway are pretty delightful as well. It's a real mixture of old and new, a mixture of history and modern, but really a shopper's paradise. What we're going to do, we're going to see if we can get down to the marina and show you around there, because it's far too hot to go into the shops and have a proper look round in that respect. Don't fancy doing any shopping? No. But if you do, this is definitely the place for you. And like I said, there is a lot of history here. Some of the buildings you can see behind me are simply stunning. The architecture and the stone that's used, the balconies, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But we're going to head down a different road now and see if we can get down onto that marina. After a little wander around the town, which is fairly pleasant if you're a shopper, we've wandered down to the bottom of the town, come back to the marina, which is pretty stunning. Lovely, all the boats there, and you can see our ship MSC Virtuosa in the background. Mountain ranges out on the other side of the water there. Simply stunning. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice clear water. And of course fantastic weather as well. We just had a look inside one of the estate agents, and a 5-bedroomed house was around €240,000, but that was for a 5-bedroomed house here in Vigo, and that had a swimming pool as well. So that's not too bad at all really, because obviously you'd get that weather all year round. Sarah doing her fish hunting.
Thousands of it.
Oh, you've seen thousands, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's put a smile on her face. Ah, yeah. little tiny ones. Let's have a quick look down there. I don't know whether you guys are going to be able to see that. Yeah. Very, very small. But it is a nice little port. I think the best thing about Vigo for us so far is that with the short amount of time we've got, not a lot of time to do anything really, but the town is literally as you jump off the boat. So I would say that that is probably one of the best things about this port. I would love to do an excursion here and maybe get out there onto the mountains. We saw a lot of water farms as we were coming into port. Now, I'm not sure whether that's oysters. If you do know, then please let us know, because I would really like to know. Fisherman there, hope he's had a little bit of luck today. Catch his lunch, catch his dinner. And I think we've just made a massive boo-boo here, because I thought that we could get all the way round. Oh, bananas in pyjamas. Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to walk all the way back. Bad news, Sarah. We gotta walk back that way. You can't go any further that way unless you've got a swimsuit, pair of goggles and some flippers. So we're gonna have to walk back. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you for joining us here today in Vigo. It's very, very pleasant. Lots of shoppings, a beautiful marina that you just saw. You can sit outside the restaurant, have a drink, watch the fish all day long, and there tends to be music here, there and everywhere, and lots of little monuments. Yeah, me and Sarah have had a really nice hour or two. I just wish we had a lot longer. I know I keep saying it, but we just can't get away from the fact. And of course, you've got street sellers there as well. But yeah, it's definitely worth visiting. It's definitely worth doing, but make sure you give yourself enough time. We were going to stop off and have a drink and things like that, but just not long enough really. But once again, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you for joining us today on this video here in Vigo, the MSC Virtuosa. If you enjoyed what you see, please give it a huge thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you've got any comments, then please do leave them down below in the comment section, where me and Sarah will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Why should you hit the notification bell? So we can take you on all of our adventures around the world. We've got some amazing travel coming up. This is our last port of call today, but in October we will be in Miami, and I hope you'll be there with us as well. It would be great to see you there. Have a great day. God bless.
𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰